Hey, you got yourself another dope ass episode of Wait 1 Minute with your boy E from the QC by way of the D. Check it today. You know I'm talking about dude again, right? Listen, he got shit going on where this peacemaking ass that want to win a Nobel Prize is actually bombing alleged drug dealers in the middle of the damn ocean. All right. Also, they got Charlotte on the hot seat on the international news or the national news, uh, maybe in trouble with the president. And y'all know it's week one in the NFL, so we're going to get into that shit too. We're going to take a break real quick and come back on fire.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Your car giving you problems, you better call Fix It Mobile Mechanic. With over 25 years experience, they come to you within 5 miles. They ain't certified, they fast and friendly. Call 555-234-5678. Available Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 p.m.
Son, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, Pops.
What's on your mind?
I can't explain it.
When your kid can't find the language, find the lyrics. Start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
All right, welcome back, y'all, man. I told you, look, let's get right into it. This dude, in case you ain't know, the Trump administration has authorized a military mission where they dropped a bomb on an alleged drug boat. Now, they hit it. The bomb hit the boat, destroyed the boat, killed 11 people. Again, these are 11 people. Alleged drug dealers, they say. They may have had pictures of drugs with these people. These people ain't been identified. They also say they part of some type of gang or whatever, which could all be true. However, there's this thing called due process that I don't think any of those 11 people got. And I don't think, I could be wrong, that the law allows for us to just kill people because we think they might be selling drugs. I think we have to prove it in court first. And then after it's proven, if so, there will be some type of sentencing. And then after that sentencing, there will be some type of repercussions, or what you call there's a penalty for that if you're convicted of a crime. But first, we must have due process. I mean, that's how I think it's supposed to work. If I'm wrong, check me. If I'm wrong, check me. But I don't believe it's legal just to be dropping bombs on motherfuckers we think might be selling drugs. Again, if I'm wrong, check me. Check me. That's where I wanted to start. That's where I wanted to start. But hey, I'm gonna continue. We're gonna continue with this, with the crazy shit this motherfucker doing. Like, this shit is wild. Haven't seen it in my life. Heard about some similar shit, like I say, like in past times, but like this is wilder, I think, than anything anyone has seen. Wilder, like things that dude is doing. Like, you know, taking over, like using military and stuff, taking over police departments in D.C., which of course he can't do in other states, but he's sending military there, and his Supreme Court is allowing it. They're allowing it based on the ruling that they say that, hey, it's okay for ICE and immigration agents to just run around picking up people in California. That shit is legal. according to the Supreme Court. And basically, the basis for this Trump administration doing that is that these immigration raids that they doing, they saying they rounding up the dangerous of the dangerous that's undocumented and should not be here. And I don't think anyone in America disagrees that that is a mission that we should be on. Because there are a lot of dangerous folks in this country that should not be here and are undocumented from other places. That being said, it's dangerous people that's here, that was born here, that's still here, and not locked up. But that's a whole nother fucking conversation. But going back to those that's undocumented and should not be here. What these so-called motherfucking raids that they doing, though, happen to be at job sites where we know a lot of people speak Spanish and work there, like construction sites, Home Depot parking lots, and places like that. I have a feeling that those people are probably not gang members or violent criminals. If they're at Walmart, or not Walmart, but Home Depot parking lots, and if they're at construction sites, my guess is that they're working people. Some of them, most of them may or may not be undocumented, but they working people, probably non-violent people, and probably contributing a lot of money to our local economies. But I'm just guessing that. I could be a fucking dummy, like the Republicans think we all are, when they say this stupid ass shit. Please don't be that motherfucking dummy. Don't do that to me and be that damn dummy and believe this fucking shit they spewing and throwing up out their mouth. Because it ain't true. It's not. These is working people that they going and just rounding up off the fucking street. So they can say, we got 9,000 arrests today of undocumented motherfuckers. And we can't argue that. We cannot. But we can ask them, how many of these 9,000 motherfuckers that you arrested are violent motherfucking offenders that you're really looking for that's causing problems on American streets? My guess is 0 to 0 or negative 12. I don't know. You pick. You pick. And now they trying to damn come after my town? Over that random crazy dude stabbing on the light rail in North Carolina. That shit was crazy. Unwarranted. Very sad. Probably preventable. But not that day. It would have had to be prevented way before that day. Way before that day. Way before that day, it would to have had been prevented. I don't blame the magistrate based on what the magistrate was presented with. Do y'all know the magistrate didn't know or have access to the man's mental history? Wait. That's common in these cases. Magistrate did have access to the man's criminal history, which wasn't really violent at the time, and had access to the officer's information on only the arresting officer only had information on what they had at the time, which is the arrest they made, which is this motherfucker crazy. Right? All they knew was he crazy, but they ain't really had no violent offenses, really. So not too much people could have done, but either kept him off the train or gave him the help he needed, prior to at least 3-4 years ago, right? But we keep year after year, administration after administration, cutting programs for these mental health agencies. And that's the real issue. So stop trying to blame the wrong motherfuckers. Stop that. You trying to get people fired in this town and make this a big deal. The dude up in the FBI told me, oh, we've been on this since day one. No, you the fuck you haven't. It's murders like this every day in all kinds of towns, big and small. But a reporter asked the president, and now it's a big deal for you. You shut the fuck up with your incompetent ass. Patel, you suck, boy, at your job. And now you just trying to make amends. Trying to keep your damn job. You shut the fuck up. All right? And then, you know what I'm saying, man? Y'all got... Listen, I want my listeners to pay attention. Step back, away from whatever fucking cycle you're in, right? Whatever focus, you're hyper-focused on one thing. No, listen to everything, and then start questioning shit. Put the puzzle together, all right? Matter of fact, I'm going to give you time now. Going to take a break.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
You want to be a part of the conversation? You want me to talk about what you want to talk about? Well, follow me and tell me on Instagram at Wait 1 Minute Show and X, formerly known as Twitter, on Wait 1 Minute 1.
Hi, I'm Amine. Sometimes starting a conversation with a friend about mental health can feel awkward, but your support can make a huge difference. You know your friends best, so if you feel like something's wrong, trust your instinct and reach out. Learn how to start the conversation at seizetheawkward.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the JED Foundation.
All right, back up in here. But look, I ain't going to get as much more attention, but it's a couple of more things I still had to get up off my chest, okay, about this whole the light rail thing. Like I say, it's a very sad situation in North Carolina down there, but it's a politically thing that they're using because things like this happen, like I said before, in every town, right? It's something that, yeah, could have been prevented, not at that moment in his case, but like I say, stuff happening all the time. If you look, just a couple days ago, some dude in New York, he going door to door to my, hey, yo, Ock, man, I need to charge my phone. Need to charge my phone, B. What's up? All right, so I'm making all that up as far as what he said. The word I heard was he was asking people door to door, could he charge his phone? People was like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Until this one old couple's like, come on in, sir. Wrong answer. He got in there, and from what I understand, the report was he tortured them for 5 hours. Just some crazy fool. Like I say, because he had knocked on doors, and like he was after them specifically, in my opinion, right? Because he had been just knocking on random doors, and they happened to say, yeah, nah, that's random shit. He was just looking to do something dumb. They invited him in, tortured him 5 hours, and then set the house on fire and left for some shit like that. Right? Another random act in another damn town. This shit happens. Cash Patel ain't on that one, now is he? Huh? Or the one that happened in blank town, USA, The day before that, what about all the people that was hanged and shit, the black people that was hanged? I'm tired of y'all using this shit politically, bruh. Stop that bullshit. You pick and choose what tragedies you want to use for people to vote for you. All right? And then pretty soon, all of us, if I can help educate y'all to stop falling for the bullshit, they picking and choosing, y'all, what tragedies are the right tragedies to motherfucking be tragedies. Holy fucking shit. Wake up! All right. Now that we have that out the way, look, they still, and pulling federal funds if motherfuckers can't control their cities. Really? You've already pulled the fucking funds. That's why the cities is fucked up. First funds you pulled was them not being able to hire officers. So everybody's short cops. Then you pull funds to be able to fund mental health facilities and workers. Now everybody that has mental health is a criminal because we don't have enough cops or mental health facilities. That's not the right approach, y'all. You can see it's not working. Can't you see it's not working? Or are you fucking stupid? Or is that how you want it to go? What? Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. Maybe that's how you want it to go, huh? Please pay attention, people. Pay attention to the shit that's going on around you. They might just want it to go like that. Like you're pulling funding in certain places that affect certain things, and then you treat certain things a certain way. This shit has happened before in this country. Right? When motherfuckers figured out, well, damn, we can't legally have slaves. Let's make up laws where since slaves ain't got nowhere to work or motherfucking live, let's make it illegal to be homeless and jobless. That shit happened before. And they trying to make y'all forget. They trying to erase it from the books. If you don't believe me, look it up, man. Looking it up is probably some shit y'all should be doing now. Every fucking day, if not multiple times a day. Look it up. Look it up. Look that shit up. And don't rely on one source. Rely on multiple. Multiple. I wouldn't rely on Facebook or TikTok for my news. Not reliable news. And then other news, go to multiple. And then add it up. If 3 of them say one thing and 9 of them say the other, go with the 9. And go with motherfuckers who have no skin in the game. When it comes to shit that's happening in America, motherfuckers that don't live here and don't benefit from us might just give you the truth. I don't know. That's just my perspective, right? And all of our perspectives are different. And your perspective is your reality. Right? Right? Okay. All right. I hope you got me. But listen, let's get on some other shit, man, and maybe not be so motherfucking serious. Right? Listen. Hey! We finally got football back. We got college and we got NFL. College and NFL. And I even forgot in my production meeting to discuss what happened in college. But I remember some of the shit I saw. I remember that before the college season started, Arch Manning was going to win the MVP. They don't call it that. What they call this shit? Heisman Trophy and Texas, the national championship. Now they can start for either one. His game wasn't the greatest, and his team lost. Big fan of Michael Vick. His team and them, they ain't do so great in their initial showing. Second showing, hey, a little bit better. Bill Belichick. I ain't even never really been a fan of his, but I'm a Tar Heel fan. And, boy, embarrassing the first showing. Second showing, hey, all right, you beat an almost good-ass high school team. We'll see what happens next, right? That's really all I remember because I ain't, like I say, in the production meeting with myself, we didn't discuss college football. And I can't remember much else. So, because of that, we'll come back after break, do a little bit of NFL, and like I say at the end, I'll be doing shit that either pisses me off or not. Ha! All right, I'll be back, man. Take your sports passion to the next level with All-Star Bets, the online betting site legal in all 51 states. Enjoy a free sign-up, unlimited deposits, and winnings with only the minimal tax when applicable. Win top-notch props, parlays, and margins on every sport and athlete imaginable. You're always in the game. Join the action at allstarbets.com. Instagram at allstarbets. Bet smart, win big. Stay in the loop. Subscribe now and be the first to hear the latest episodes. It's quick and easy. Told y'all I'll be back. And it wasn't even long, right? But listen. So, NFL. Let's go NFL because college, like I said, I ain't really pay much attention to that. First things first, man. Listen, I don't know if y'all heard, but I was really, really fucking tripping when first got the news that Michael Parsons was traded from the Dallas Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers. I know all that stuff was going on throughout, and who knows what was going to happen. But I was hopeful before the season started, even if it was the day the first game, something was going to happen to where Parsons ended up being a Cowboy and getting signed, getting his money. Didn't happen that way, but he damn sure got signed and got his money with another team. I found out from a very, 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 very close friend of mine, my brother, in fact, from another mother, called me like the same day that it happened, like it came out on the news feed or something. Now, mind you, I keep ups with the stuff, and I got a routine, and I promise you, I was watching ESPN at like 4:58. When they asked Adam Schefter what was up, he said, listen, man, ain't nothing going on. They ain't talked or nothing. But it seemed like to me, because the season about to start, something going to break soon. Right? That was at 5 p.m. that day. I let it go and went to like news, because that's what I do. Just to see, what's going on in the world. Dude called me about 6-something. 6:15 maybe. I'm watching news. And trying to see if I'm okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, man. Like, I figured something gonna go down, before the game starts or whatever, right? And he was like, bruh. In that moment, I instantly switched teams. I was like, that's how mad. It was just, emotionally, just off gate, just emotionally, you can make a decision without and I emotionally was like, fuck it. Because I actually had thought about this because I was just like, man, there's no way that this owner can be that really damn, there's no way he could do that. But like, if he do, I got something for his ass, right? And so I had already planned on, right, if he done that. And like he really did it, but my plan was thinking that he wasn't gonna do it, and he did it. Man, I was like, fuck, I'm a fan of another team because I live in a place in North Carolina. I said I'd just be a Panthers fan. But like I say, that was, within the right then, and I was so upset, and I was mad. I made TikTok videos, pissed the fuck off. Thought about it after a few days, and, was like, hey, I'm looking at other fans like, I know a dude that has always been I've known this dude since I've known him for at least 20 years. And when I met him, he was probably wearing a Cleveland Browns jersey. And then, I have people in my family that I've known, since I was a child wearing Raider stuff that wear Raider stuff now. Right? So when I look at fans like that and, fans around the country of teams that, have gone through their ups and downs. And I even talked to a coworker the other day and was trying to tell him how rough it was. And then he was like, you remember Wes Welker? Right, Wes Welker. I don't know if y'all know football, how old you are, but Wes Welker. Yeah. Best years probably with the Patriots. That ain't where he started, but he could have had some good years probably where he started, right? So I realized, I don't have to stick with the decisions. I stick with the team, roll with the decisions because there's been so many. But my initial thought was I counted them down from day one. As a child, the first thing that hurt me going to bed crying was firing Tom Landry. I'm 7 years old. I'm crying because we fired Tom Landry. No, 9 years old. Because Tom Landry, all I know since I was 7. And then 9, what? I don't know this Jimmy Johnson dude. But then you let him go. Now I'm crying again. Then we had issues with Aikman and Emmett. And then recently we got all the DeMarcus Ware. And then boy, you just keep doing this. And to me, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. But again, hey, it's just him. It's just him. Stay with the team, but I ain't down with him. And I know that I ain't got to be down with him much longer. People look at me side-eye when I say that, and I ain't being disrespectful. The man just old, and I know better times are coming. That's all I'm saying. Better times are coming with my team, and I'm going to stick with that team. So for the people who shit, I'm going to need them jerseys back. I need my floor mats back. The steering wheel cover, I need that back. I need my license plates back. I need all my shit back, okay? I need that back. Oh, shit. Partial still look good, though. You know what I'm saying? This little 19 plays or whatever. So I ain't mad at him because he ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't had nothing to do with that, so I ain't mad at this guy at all. Matter of fact, thank God I'm with my team because the Panthers may not be the team to cheer for right now. What they had going on this weekend was not what they had going on at the end of last year. I mean, there's promise there, right? There's promise, but I ain't listen. And then Ravens, man, look. Disappointing. Bears, disappointing for them. But they still could end up, Ravens and Bears might play in Super Bowl. What y'all think? I'm not picking that one either. What I will say is I was really impressed with the Colts and what they call that dude now? I don't know. Daniel Jones' is real name. Ryan Clark had a cool-ass nickname for him that I wanted to say and I couldn't remember, but it was funny as hell, and it's appropriate because, he ran the show down there in damn Indianapolis. That shit was crazy, and it was awesome. Didn't look like the name don't fit the performance, but I'm okay with it because, like you say, when people move around, different shit happens, especially with the quarterback spot. So that shit was crazy. And Miami, what the fuck is y'all doing? They not doing. And yes, they may be looking for a quarterback next season. WNBA wise, before I get up out of here, last sports shit before I'm gone. Angel Reese, did y'all hear what she had to say? I can't really give you the whole quote, but she was basically saying like, yo, like, man, like, ooh, it's been kind of disappointing, like, but you know what I'm saying? If we had better players, we'd probably be doing better or something to that effect. Like I'm saying, paraphrasing, not her exact words, you had to look it up. But her teammates were not pleased. Her team was not pleased. They suspended her a game. I thought they was going to trade her or just get rid of her, period. I don't know if that's something that can be reconciled, and I think we might see her because she good as shit. Somebody going to pick her up. She will not be out of basketball, but I don't know how her and her current teammates can work through that shit, but hey, she apologized and shit, and they say it's all good, so fuck it. Me, on the other hand, I don't know. You know, if I was in the locker room, shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yeah. Just imagine. Fuck that. Yo, before I get out of here, though, I ain't going to even talk about driving today, okay? At all. Matter of fact, I ain't even talk about no shit that pissed me off. I'm talking about, yeah, it kind of pissed me off. But it's kind of funny at the same time. These fucking commercials, and not everybody sees the same ones, but in the region I am, there's this thing called Good Feet Store. You may or may not have heard of it where you live. And another one called like Original Mattress Factory. Like Good Feet stores sell inserts for your feet. Like if you got like no arches or low arches or some shit, they say they can help your knees, feet, and hips. And then like motherfucking or your back, you know what I'm saying, whatever, if your shit is hurting, they can try some differences on and then you'll be, you know, feeling better. And then like Original Mattress Factory, they commercials be like, yo, you sleep on their mattress, like not only do you get a good sleep, like you more productive and more sexually active. It's like, you know, Viagra and motherfucking melatonin at the same time, right? So like you be watching these commercials and it's like, well, god dang, between the two of them, you can walk on water and sleep in air. You know what I'm saying? But they selling expensive fucking products. Advertising is crazy. And then the fast food motherfuckers is like, yo, this shit is so great. And the deal is so good. Like, you can get a meal. You can get two people for $40. Right? Did you know if you spend $40 at the grocery store, motherfucker, you can feed two people for a fucking week instead of one day? Like, who you fucking advertising to? It ain't to me. Definitely not to me. But listen, I'm out, man. That's all I had to say to y'all.
you